there, Leos. It's your friend Dharma Jane, here to do your monthly spread for you for the month of September 2018. So let's get right to it. Everything that you need to know about me is in the description boxes below. So without further ado, calling in guides, calling in angels, calling in anyone from the highest good. Bring a message in for a Leo. Okay, stop. So past, present, future. There, here, and here. Turned everything, it's a little off base. Okay, so in the distant past, actually, present, and near future. Okay, so before we get started, let's look here at the jumper cards. We've got the Queen of Water and the Two of Cups. So I don't really know how these fell out, so I don't know if to look at them in reverse or not, but these are beautiful cards. Okay, so Leos are very fiery, passionate. I just feel like September, this is beautiful. You have a loving union. You have a woman, your feminine type energy that is just, look how relaxed she is. This is beautiful. So we'll see what that's all about. But, as the overall energy, looking at those two cards, that's a pretty good start. Let's make some more room here. Okay, so in your recent past, we've got the Page of Cups in reverse, the Moon, and the Seven of Fire. So, looking at this, we don't know about, it's like somebody was being immature about something, and so we're being defensive because it makes us feel like we don't really know what to expect. With the Moon card, these are all the things that are hidden to us. During the day when the sun is out, we can see really far. Our visibility is distant because everything is lit. But underneath the moonlight, you can only see what the moon is shining on, and everything else is in the shadow. And with this, I feel like a person that is loved in this situation was being like a brat or immature, which is leaving Leo feeling like they need to be defensive, or kind of like, it might be protective, but I really kind of feel like maybe unnecessary. I heard burden. That's a good word, burden. Okay. But in the foundation, you have the Ten of Pentacles. That is everything tangible. That's the house, the home, that's everything. Followed with the Hierophant, which is, that's your traditional, marriage, house, home. But then you have the Page of Air in reverse. So in your recent past, you have seemingly everything, but it's also seemingly more difficult than it needs to be because there's someone in the midst who, I feel like it might be a communication error or malfunction is a good word. But it doesn't make Leo what I would call like super happy. Can we get a clarification on the Page of Cups, please? This is, oh, I just heard the word selfish. Yeah, okay, so there's selfish behavior, or this is recent past, so there was selfish behavior, but then somebody was wishing for a change in that. And, you know, I just want to bring these out again, the overall cards, and that it probably happened, you know, but we'll see. So then moving into your present space, woo-wee, there's heartbreak right there. Big fat heartbreak right there in the middle of September over something that, I mean, this is the Ace of Fire. This was supposed to be a new start, but then you're left with a choice. So can we clarify the Three of Swords, please? Moving on from something, making the choice to move away. Oh my goodness gracious. You know, this could be moving away from heartache, like moving towards healing, because then here you have the Two of Air, which is a decision, and this is the end of a cycle. So this is like you have this new start, which then leads you to a place where you really, really, really need to heal so that you can make the choice to end the cycle. But in your foundation, you have the World, Patience, and the Seven of Air. So some kind of cycle, like you've had patience already, because that's underneath all of this. You've already done the patience thing about, you know, the Seven of Air talks about somebody getting away with something. Sneakily. Sneakily? Is that a word? Sneakily? And so now Leo comes to this place where healing is key. And again, I look back at these, you know, it's the overall energy. And you got 2 2s here. What is it that it has healed or has contributed to healing? Or, you know, there's been a cycle that I feel like is finally, I want to be like, finally. And this heartbreak at the center of this entire reading here, I think it's, you know, we're moving away from that, because coming toward the end of September, we have over here is the Magician in reversed. So I heard the word manipulator, but that's not always what that means. Oh, but then you have, oh geez, because that's the Death card in reverse. So it's like, what does that mean? Over here, we're talking about this like union or something here that's breaking the heart of Leo, or did, causing them to need to make a new choice to move on and move forward with that. But it's like, it was so great. It was so great. But this is someone who's not going to change, because what is transformation? That's ultimate change. And if the Magician in reverse is someone who does things in the shadow, this is someone who doesn't change. So remember when I picked these up at the beginning and I'm like, you know, I don't know if these are reverse or not. Maybe they are. I'll have to watch the video back and see what they were when I first flipped them over. But here, this is an important card, I feel, because at the end of all this mess, which I kind of feel like it's a mess, you get this tangible thing that I feel like is going to make everything all right. And, you know, the stag is my spirit animal, and I freaking love this card, because I'm talking about this, you know, all of these things going wrong, and then here comes this offer, or this like new, it's the beginning of this new thing, and then here it is, the Ace of Pentacles, and then with the Seven of Cups, and you have the High Priestess and the Fool. Get these out of the way. It's just like options. Being really excited. You know, the High Priestess, sometimes the, you know, the way I'm seeing this, because it's in reverse, when the High Priestess is upright. It's kind of like there's secrets around. But with it in reverse, along with the Fool in reverse, it's like I want to say, I'm not doing it that way again, ever. And so now I feel like things are like on your terms. On your terms. Cool. What's up with this magician and transformation in reverse? This person that won't change. Oh, here we are with the high priestess in reverse twice. I mean, it's like there's no secrets now. I mean, things are found out. Yikes. And so here's, again, with the 7 of Swords. It's like up here, or rods. Up here with the 7 of Rods in the recent past, there was like willing to fight for it and be defensive because you have like this immature energy and everything is like seemingly great, but then you walk into the present and there's like double heartbreak. And then into the near future, you have just like this realization that this person isn't going to change because all these secrets are found out, but you're not willing to engage in this battle. You know, good for you. Bottom of the deck, burdens. Straight burdens. So for Leo, can I please get one last card, please? Overall message. Yikes. There's 4 cards, but let's see. Here again with your 2 of Swords. That's twice. So there's going to be a decision needing to be made because this cycle that you're in right now is seemingly like a karmic, because it needs to end, but it won't. Right? Because what does the devil do? It keeps us in a cycle of like chaos and madness. Because here we have the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This isn't, whatever this is that's causing all this heartbreak or this heartache or this inability to share one's deep felt, you know, feelings. Whatever this is, it's not equal on both sides. Somebody's doing way more of the work than somebody else. So, Leo, oh, and look here, at the bottom of all these cards, bam, there we go. That's a good way to end, with your own card, lovely Leos, and that beautiful lion. There you go. Okay, that's all I have for you. Be strong, lovely Leos. All my info's in the box below. Until next month, have a good one.